How is the tour going so far?
It's going really great. It's just been good to get out and tour on the new record. So it's been absolutely great.
What do you like most about touring?
We're just, as a band, we thrive as playing live music, and just being able to get up on stage and actually perform, the music we've made through the years. It's almost like a religious experience at times, being on stage and playing and just, forget about anything you're going through or good things you're going through, and it's just awesome. The main thing is obviously just playing live, but it's great meeting people. It's great like seeing the country. I mean, there's times we'll be driving and the other day we were driving and it was like went through complete snow-capped mountains and then come out of it into like just beautiful like sunny plains. So it's just great to be able to see the country as well.
And you just released the new album Week. Tell us a bit about how you approach the songwriting.
We only had we had April Showers done, and we were actually playing it live before we went into the studio. That was the only song we really had prepared. We had some like riffs and ideas that we did, like some pre-production and demos of, and we just pretty much went in there and like wrote the record, in the studio. We went in there and would come up with a part and go in the live room and jam it, and that's pretty much how it just shaped up. It just came together just very naturally.
So did you work on this album differently from the previous albums?
No, I mean, I think that maybe in the past we had a little bit more going into the studio, maybe more material, but we kind of always let a riff or a part kind of just steer the way, kind of feel a song out and kind of let it do its thing, and just kind of how the album came about, just very naturally, and just took our time on it.
And did you have a particular theme for the lyrics?
I know Mel, that's kind of her thing, right. and we, it's like a guitar part. She doesn't tell me what to play, I don't tell her what to write, and so we give each other a lot of creative space to do her own thing. So I'm sure she had something she was singing about pretty particular.
And how would you describe it in terms of music style?
I would say definitely just a type of rock, maybe alternative rock. We read something that was so funny. It was like I was like, man, we're gonna start calling our music this just as a joke, but it was some metalhead dude that I guess just didn't like the way our sound has gone, or it was said, it's like you're what is this? What is it? Post grunge hipster.
Wow.
So I was like, maybe we should just start calling our band Post Grunge Hipster.
Just for fun.
Yeah.
And you also released 2 videos from this album, April Showers that you mentioned, and The Sinking Chair. Did you collaborate with the visual concept, or you just gave it to a video?
Yeah, we worked with Justin, and I think Mel had sent over a treatment for it, and worked with him though. They worked together really to come up with the vision of the video.
And thinking back when you started the band, what made you decide to become a musician?
I really got into it, because of, I got a guitar for Christmas one year, and then I remember when Nevermind came out by Nirvana, seeing that, and I was just like, that's exactly what I want to do. Like, I knew immediately, like, it definitely put a fire into my ass and definitely inspired me, so.
And what do you find most challenging about being a musician?
I think I think the most challenging thing is everything else in life. You know, like playing comes natural to me, but everything that surrounds it, you know, sometimes, you know, relationships, money, actually driving to the club through traffic, and you know, just daily stresses. That's the hardest part. But you know, actually getting on stage and playing and picking up the guitar is like, you know, that's kind of like church. You know.
It's a rewarding experience, so it's worth
Oh yeah,
the
definitely.
problems.
Definitely,
right?
yeah.
So you mentioned Nirvana. What else do you like to listen to?
I listen to a lot of stuff. You know, The Cult has always been one of my favorite bands. You know, I grew up listening to The Cure. That was a huge influence. You know, I love like indie rock stuff like Pavement. Lately, I've been listening to Guy Blakesley. He's got like he did the Entrance Band, which is a really awesome killer band. He's got a couple albums that's been really good. The National, War on Drugs, stuff like that.
And how do you feel about covering songs? Would you do that?
Co-writing?
Covering.
Oh, covering. I don't know. We've never been that band. I mean, I think if it was like the right thing, the right song, if like they were like, we're doing a compilation of Nirvana songs or The Cult or something that really resonated with us, maybe we would do something like that. But never really been our thing, though.
And you were actually talking about collaboration, which begs the question: if you could collaborate with somebody, I guess it would be The Cult.
Yeah, that'd be
Right.
awesome to collaborate with The Cult. Yeah.
Write some songs with them.
Yeah, we've been joking like, yeah, we're gonna go on tour with them. They just don't know yet.
Right.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
Might happen at some point.
No, they were definitely a huge influence for sure growing up.
And what are your expectations for the future of the band?
We plan just to tour our asses off. I mean, literally just as much as we can, be on the road and just play this record live. And, you know, that's just continue what we've been doing for years, you know, just stay at it.
Okay. Well, good luck with everything, and thank you for the interview.
All right, thank you.